Howdy and welcome to a rant about 240SX prices. Alright, so the 240SX market, quite literally a dumpster fire of 240SX owners who are trying to swindle young adults and teenagers into spending top dollar for their hacked up, rusted out, salvage title pile of junk 240. I mean, we are talking about people, right, that are asking thousands of dollars for a car that would get you fined by the HOA for having it sit in your driveway.
The point is, you can't have a
240SX
parked in your driveway.
These people literally use their last remaining functional brain cell to take the fair price of their 240, what it's actually should be worth. They tack a zero onto that price, and then they just sit back. They just sit back and wait for some sucker to come buy it. And of course, no platform does this worse than Facebook Marketplace. Alright, so this guy's asking $13,000 for his 96 S14 with a VQ swap. Now, right off the rip, we're seeing that this is
non-negotiable,
which is honestly pretty standard for these 240 listings. Now from the pictures, we see that it has some nice triangles cut out of the trunk lid, a pretty decent interior actually, but with some totally useless back seats because of the harness bar, and of course, no front bumper. But honestly, the color combo here is pretty sweet. You've got some black wheels, a primer gray paint job with a black hood and red roof. This kind of reminds me of those cars you'd see on Pimp My Ride back in the day, but this one's actually worse. Now this one is literally giving me heart palpitations. I mean, $7.5K for a car that doesn't come with the drivetrain. But it's all good, guys, because it only has rust on the battery tray. The steering wheel on this thing looks like it's worth a pack of gum and a Happy Meal, and it's missing both of the front quarter panels, a hood, a bumper, and the taillights. To be honest, this thing's probably worth about, say, $500. The owner would literally get more use out of it using it for like target practice or something out in a field. Alright, finally, a 240 with a stock KA engine. The seller is asking $9K, which if this S13s end up being clean, I can almost agree with. So let's look at some pics here. Alright, no rear bumper, that's a bit of a shame. Rust on the underside, but at least it's not on the frame rails, and at this point, we're probably looking at a car worth about 4 to 6K on a good day. Some body damage there. Thinking probably about 2 to 3K at this point, and then the entire driver's side of this car looks like a crumpled soda can, so that's something. Honestly, the interior doesn't look too bad. Huge hole cut out of the rear of the car. That's fantastic. Okay, so if this car runs and drives, you're looking at about maybe a fair value of 1 to 2K, so 9K is completely criminal, and I can't look at that piece of garbage anymore. So let's move on. I'm literally going into cardiac arrest with this one. I mean, come on, $5,900 for a car that literally is just a pile of scrap metal, has no drivetrain, no interior, but oh gosh, guys, it has a clean title, so it's all good. Don't worry about it. And what is this?
You lying? Yeah.
I can't make this stuff up, guys. 12.4K for a 96 240SX with just a little 220,000 miles on it.
What?
And the previous owner just had a small accident with it. We've got it all here, guys. Peeling paint, mismatched panels. To be fair, it does have a clean interior, a clean engine bay, and it looks relatively rust-free, but I mean, come on, you've got to be joking. 12.4K could literally get you a good condition early year Boxster. Yet another disgraceful listing. He should be ashamed. Moving on. I'm gonna crash out, guys. It's been nice knowing you. 5.6K for a car with, yet again, no drivetrain. Oh, and guys, don't even try to offer him 1K. He won't take it. Won't even accept it. Won't even glance at it. A couple of Chris Benjamins. Not for him, because he knows what this thing is worth. He knows. I don't understand. 1K is literally more than what this car is worth, and it looks like a tornado hit the interior. I mean, at the end of the day, this is just textbook price gouging, right, guys? Because every 240 owner, they understand they've got a relatively rare vehicle, right? So there's this unspoken rule where they just jack up the price, they triple it, from what it's really supposed to be worth, and then because every other 240 owner is out there doing the same thing, they can get away with it, because if you want a 240, you literally can't find one that's not worth, not listed for triple what it actually is worth. I don't understand. I literally don't get it. Yes, I understand these cars are versatile. They are literally the Swiss Army knife of the car world. They can be dominant in drag racing, drifting, road racing, time attack, you name it. This car can do it all if it's properly built. However, the problem is 97% of the time, you're not gonna find a tastefully modified or heck, a stock 240 on Marketplace. Instead, you run into cars that look like this, which to be fair, does look like all the cars that I built in Need for Speed Carbon back in the day, but that is totally beside the point. Well, that's my rant. Appreciate you listening, and it's freezing out here, so I'm gonna get inside. Peace out, brothers.